would do our master on, in this case, which you can do right now, flip the right side battery only.
Bob Burns is a certified flight instructor with the Flightline Air Service at Bulow Airport. He is training Melody Grow, an LSUA student seeking to earn a degree in professional aviation. While he is not a part of the LSUA program, Burns says the skies are the limit for Melody's future.
Melody and I have been up a couple of times, and she's a bright, young, promising student.
I've always just wanted to fly, and then growing up, my grandfather was in the Air Force, and like he worked on planes and stuff, and so I've always had an interest in the sky.
Melody tells me about the LSUA program, which is still getting off the ground.
It started in 2021. What is it like? It's pretty good. You know, we had some rough spots doing it. It's still definitely in the works, but it's looking up. It's been pretty well because I've been able to meet a lot of people, have a lot of connections, and just have experiences I wouldn't get in a different course or a different class.
Nationally, there's a commercial pilot shortage, causing flight delays and headaches for passengers.
I want to go into the commercial, definitely. That's where I feel like I can be the most service to, because there is a shortage in the industry right now, and I really hope that this program works because we want to contribute to that shortage. We want to help.
Burns describes the method he uses for each session.
Well, training sessions involve a pre-flight where we actually are on the ground and we discuss what our goals are for that particular lesson. And then we move to the aircraft, and in the aircraft we do a pre-flight on the airplane. And once we get in the airplane, decided that it's time to fly, while we're flying, you know, we actually perform the maneuvers and you know, manipulate the airplane according to what we've discussed earlier to try and build the skill level of that particular pilot. Then once we're on the ground, after that flight, we do a debrief and discuss what we did right, what we perhaps need to work on some more, and what our goals are moving forward.
This is the Cessna 172 Skyhawk, the most manufactured plane in history. It's a popular plane for instructors to use, and to become a certified pilot, you need a minimum of 35 to 40 hours flight time. Bob says his younger students pick up flying quickly, but sometimes he has to slow them down for their own safety.
I'm an older guy, so my reaction time is less than theirs. I'm not quite as quick. So it takes a little bit longer for me to work with the student. These younger kids nowadays are very, very capable and are quick to learn. They're eager to learn. They are excited to learn. And sometimes they want to move forward a little bit quicker than they should. So we need to make sure that we kind of keep them in check and make sure that we don't omit anything that's important in their flight training.
The Louisiana Department of Transportation and Development has a new program called Louisiana Airport Passport in conjunction with the International Aircraft Owners and Pilots Association.
And what it's designed to do is to encourage people to fly to all of the Louisiana airports as often as they possibly can. As an incentive to doing that and developing the tourism coming to those airports, there are prizes that can be won for those who want to sign up on the program and actually become heavily involved in that. A lot of people don't realize the diversity of the airports that we have throughout the state. For example, the Pineville Airport is the only airport north of Interstate 10 in the state that has a charted water runway here on Lake Bulow.
The program encourages anyone interested in flying, not just pilots, to experience the different airports around the state. Burns talks about different things to do once you fly in.
And we've got some wonderful airports throughout the state with opportunities for people to fly in near to state parks, to fly in to actually do what we refer to as a $100 hamburger, albeit it's probably more like a $200 hamburger now, for lunch or for breakfast.
Bob has this advice for anyone interested in flying.
You're never too old to learn how to fly or to experience aviation. That's one thing that I would say. I didn't start flying until I was 50 years old, and I'm 65 now.
For Melody, she says there's nothing quite like the experience of flying.
It's amazing, honestly. You're going down that runway and you're on the ground, and then the next second you're up in the air and you have your headphones on and you're talking to people and you're looking at your instruments and you're looking at the sky, and the ground is just steadily getting farther and farther from you. It's an experience that you have to get in an airplane to feel.
Reporting in Pineville, Joel Massey, ABC 31 News that works for you.